Peace, peace. What's good? Hold on 1 second. Mm. Peace, peace. What's good? I was just well, greetings to everyone. I was just reading an article, and I was thinking about women in the younger women that's trying to understand and wrap their minds around not being protected by black men, and I'm trying to figure out why the mainstream but not so mainstream media, well, really mainstream media, is keeping the R. Kelly story going on. They already have their plan and their agenda on what they're about to do or what they're in process of doing. So I'm just trying to figure out why are they keeping this going. Hmm. So I'll dive into the article in a minute, but hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Um, all right. Anyway, let me get back to this. Where was I at? Hold on. Mm, mm, mm. R. Kelly's lived in girlfriends pursuing careers in modeling and acting. Um, the whole idea of chasing down entertainers, chasing down rappers and movie stars and all this kind of thing should not come as a surprise to anyone. A lot of people have fantasies when they're young about a particular actor or actress or whatever, and but to be in awe of someone and starstruck and you know basically run off with this person regardless of how old you are, um, and going through what these young ladies have been through is leaving them with a decision, a life changing decision to make right now. Do you just live off of R. Kelly, or basically um, do you basically kind of live the rest of your life, whatever that your life is? I don't know what your life is if you've been, uprooted by R. Kelly and you've been following his situation, what he's doing, his life around for all of these years. Azriel Clary left and Jocelyn Savage are pursuing employment in the entertainment industry. Okay. R. Kelly's living girlfriends are chasing entertainment gigs and have even hired agents who are shopping them as high profile clientele. Wow. Wow. It didn't mention any of them have acting ta- uh, um, experience. Um, what are they going to do in the entertainment industry? I'm just curious. But we all know that being an entertainer nowadays doesn't consist of much. What do you have to know? Not taking anything away from the comedians, not taking any, because they have to be funny and clever and all that other stuff. Not to take anything away from the the Oscar nominated, Oscar winning uh, women that have worked hard and perfected their craft. They have skills. They have trained for that. They actually know what they're doing. These two young ladies, I'm not sure because um, I just left Juilliard School, visiting some people in New York, and I've known people have that are trained and that have taken classes, and that is in that mix. You just don't walk out of this because you have high profile, because you are Kelly's live-in girlfriend. You don't walk into a full-fledged acting career if you don't know how to act. All right. So nowadays, people don't have to have skills. It's just who you are and who you know. All right, reps for Miss Clary, 21, and Jocelyn, 23. Damn, they young. Are hunting for jobs that would put them in a positive light. Wow, TMZ reported. They're interested in modeling, acting, and possibly a business venture. The women were only teens when they became involved with R. Kelly, but insist they are in a consensual relationship with him. How in the hell, you only 21 and 23, you met this dude when he was a teen, then then uh, therein lies the proof that the court need to put this dude in jail. Man, wow, wow, wow. Okay. Their parents have claimed for years that the 52-year-old former singer brainwashed the women, a narrative they hope their new gigs will debunk. Not gonna happen. This is etched into the minds of black people. This is etched into the minds of the American public that you um, were a statutory rape victim of R. Kelly's. Um, and there's nothing that you're going to do to change that, because even in this article, it says that you were a teenager and dude was grown. Clary and Savage just want to get a positive name for themselves rather than SIC. What does that mean? Then sick. I don't know what that means. The negative rumors their parents have accused them of, and the rep, and pardon me, and the rep wrote in an email to talent agencies, according to TMZ. Mm. The women have stood by the singer as he faces sexual crimes against underage girls. They were the damn underage girls. They attended court appearances and publicly voiced their support for R. Kelly in a July interview with Gayle King. Wow. Mm. We're just so thankful for everything you guys are saying and doing and trying to do to help him, they said. Both are expected to show up to his hearing in Brooklyn federal court on Friday. Kelly's attorneys told the Gossip, the site, the women are in protective mode. Wow. And view Kelly as a loved one who needs their support. What do y'all think about that? Mm. He is 31 years older than her. That's a manipulative man. You're right. Absolutely correct about that. All right. There's not much more to say about this. This is just, it kind of explains itself, and I'm just trying to understand. Uh, da, 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 da. We meet up to talk about it. Coming up, strategy session, so to speak. Yes, sir. I, I think that he is on a healing trauma to deal from that's probably his older sibling. Yeah, you're right. He has some healing to do, and the people that hurt people hurt people. Um, I'm not saying that the vast majority of us who are even on here right now haven't been hurt. We probably have, but to the point where I have to go now and hurt someone else. Uh, yeah, it's like wow. When someone say hurt people, and the person that's saying that to you are the one that hurt you, what do you say about that? If hurt people, which is true, what if the person that's telling you that is the one that hurt you? So these are the things that we have to look at. We have to look at these things. He used a fantastic music on a sick man who needs therapy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Quan, it may be a vicious cycle, but the generational trauma has to end. The cycle has to be broken. We have to be able, someone has to step up to the plate and be able to be man enough and woman enough to put it to an end, to stop it. All right, we gotta, it's just something that has to be done. All right, I'm trying to get this statue out of the picture here, but he keeps showing up over my head on this side. Anyway, it has to stop somewhere. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so when I look into this, I look into everything that, all of the things that I've been taught to understand about these kind of situations from some of our ancestors and some of our elders. I hold on. Wednesday morning. All right. So if we are going to be able to pass a message down to young people, not only with our words but our actions, we have to be able to be mindful of the fact that these things are being played out in the news. There's a certain way that I think those people that position themselves as leaders of black people have to position themselves. Uh, I'm not a leader. I lead myself. Um, there are like-minded people that I'm connected to, and whether it's 1, 10, 100, or the 20-something thousand on Sirius Mindz, nonetheless, we share commonality, and that thing is we're about the business of extracting the truth and basing our thought pattern decisions and whatever else on actual facts. All right. So, but end of the day, if you have children, nieces, nephews, whatever, you have to ask yourself the question: is this to this person? Um, does he contribute on a positive level to who and what we are as a people, collective, or is he a danger to have around your children, my children? Should this mindset go unchecked by us, or should we just let the courts deal with it, or whatever? All right. So hold on. Um, so what do y'all think about that? Because we have to be able to look way beyond whether they're going to convict them or not. That, you know, they already have the agenda set in motion. We have to be able to, whatever position you take, whether you think he's innocent or guilty, there's obviously an issue here that we all need to heal from. Because if you think he's innocent, then those people that he's molested, whether you believe he did it or not, has to heal. Something obviously happened to these people. Even the two women that's trying to search for this, I don't know, did they say model or actress or whatever? I wholeheartedly understand that, Alex, but a lot of people just don't. They don't want to talk. They just don't want to open up, be honest, be for real, be upfront, have the conversation. Even if I've wronged someone, I'd rather them talk so we can get it out in the clear, in the open, whatever. Even if someone's wronged me, let's talk. Because the healing has to begin. And, you know, anybody that knows me will tell you, like really know me, will tell you, okay, hold on, okay, peace. Yeah, I'm the absolute, I was past tense, the absolute worst. I was one of them individuals that you wrong me and you don't apologize, it's gonna be problems. I was one of them individuals where if you wrong me, you didn't apologize, and not only with the verbal apology, if you didn't come back behind that and correct the damage that you've done with your actions, yeah, I'm gonna have a grudge, and I'm gonna keep a grudge, and it's gonna be a problem. Plain simple. I don't know how does that resonate with people or what people have to say about how that works, but hey, what else do? You let people wrong you and you just say, forget it. Lord, forgive them for they know not what they do. No. Mm-mm. No. There's family members that I haven't spoke to in a minute. That when I feel like I deserved an apology and I've voiced that, then I'm throwing the ball in someone else's court, and you got to come with something, and that's just real. So with the situation with these two women that are looking to, I don't know, guess actresses now, or I guess they feel they have equity. They got a certain fame equity. What they're gonna do? Sell their story to someone? Now they may get a couple of million for that, but someone did the film, Surviving R. Kelly. So what do you do after that? Maybe someone do want to buy the story and the rights. Maybe someone want to buy the rights for the story. I think right now, from where I'm sitting, that's one of the things I think that they're sitting on. The fact that they've been up close with the situation and they can sell their rights to their story. But if you're looking for someone to star, have you star in a movie? If you're not a good actress, then yeah, what, you gonna act like you a hostage somewhere or something? What kind of role you looking for? My question is, like you said, I'm looking into the future. These women became mothers. What's psychological trauma they have infused into their child? You're right, Fitzroy. but they are in the industry that exploits women. And it's, you're right, Quan. If you're already understanding from the inside out, you're in an industry that already exploits women. Monique pointed out that, which we're going to talk about tomorrow on the show. But you're already in an industry that exploits women. So I didn't really plan on coming on tonight. I'm sitting here staring at a TV that ain't even on in the living room, just like, okay. And this story pops up, and I'm like, wow, I have children. I have daughters. So yeah. All right. There's some things that we are only as sick as our secrets. I ain't got no secrets like that. For real. Anyway, um, yeah. All right. So no, Justin Newton, you're probably right. Clout chasing, but if you are now 21 and 23 and you've been with R. Kelly since you were 16, 14, or whatever, what kind of career do you possibly have? Did you finish high school? Did you, like, what happened? Did you take some training somewhere, some classes, some online classes? Did you get a degree? Like, yeah. Um, and we don't gossip on the channel here. If we could pull some and extract some lessons that we can kind of handle this thing in a way where we can pass on valuable lessons to young people that may see this, then that's a beautiful thing. To get on here and say, oh, the hell with him, blah, 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 whoopie, whoopie, whoop. Some of us are in situations like that right now. Some of the people that we know are in situations like that right now. So, yeah. Anyway, so I only wanted to be on for 30 minutes. It's we're 23 minutes in. So, but the situation, and it seems like TMZ has become the news source now. Before the other alphabet boys, the parents need to be held accountable too. Who leaves their children with a known pedo for fame and fortune? You're absolutely correct, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, in the immortal words of the chick in the hood, who does that? Come on, man. All right. Shout out to Javante Davis, featherweight. Won his bout the other night, last night, and in 2 rounds. Um, y'all can look him up. Javante Davis out of Baltimore, fighting in his hometown. All right, I think Javante Davis is under Mayweather. All right. Mm, okay. So yeah, I wasn't even doing one of those things that some people do on a Sunday evening to scour through the news events to find out what I'm talking about this week. There's a whole bunch of things to talk about, but there's one thing that really touched me um, on a real serious note was I've watched Monique several times this weekend, and yeah, it's something that I have to talk about because I understand and I feel her pain. All right, so we're going to talk about Monique tomorrow. All right. So we attempted to have this conversation about R. Kelly's living girlfriends pursuing careers in modeling and acting. Um, yeah, I'm no one to comment on the modeling aspect because there's all kind of models: face models, hand models, uh, elbow models, feet models. Not only your skinny, boyish-looking white models who take to the runway, but there's all kind of models. There's plus-size models there, whatever. So I'm not saying that they can't pursue that. Um, Still in all, I think there's something that comes along with that as far as having confidence and training and this kind of thing. Yeah. So, be mindful of the people that come to you bearing riches and gifts and this kind of thing, man. Yeah. Everything that glitter definitely ain't gold, man. It may be shiny as hell, man, but yeah, growing up in New York, a lot of that stuff was fake and turned your damn neck green for real. Seriously. So once again, R. Kelly's living girlfriends are chasing entertainment gigs. All right. If you clout chasing, they feel you, but because you had this high profile, because you ended up in a tell-all kind of movie, and it didn't lend to your favor, and some aspects of what you were going through in your life with R. Kelly was being told. Hey, it is what it is. So now, if you feel like you want to capitalize off of this particular notoriety, I wouldn't call it fame just yet. Then hey, if you feel you can act, maybe some people are natural. Maybe these two young ladies are natural. We don't know that. But even with this, I don't think we should give up on them. I think they need help coping with what they're coping with. And I think they need to be sat down, and they need to understand that they probably don't even realize that they need help. But later on in life, they'll probably have to come to terms with, decisions that they made and their parents have made. All right. And the one that was handling them, which is R. Kelly. All right. But anyway, so these are some of the things that I think that we need to deal with handling this particular situation. From the way it looks, I think he's going to end up in jail. From the way it looks, it definitely wasn't a witch hunt. There was a whole bunch of evidence. Yeah, even just with the thing with Aaliyah. All right. And with the fact that so many people are backing away from this dude, I think people are whispering in other people's ear like, look, man, dude's going down. So if you want to be attached to that, his personal advisor, I think, backed away. And, they're going after him, plain and simple. Other people are stepping up with accusations. So, yeah. We already know that the money was paid to certain people. Hush money was paid to certain people. So we just need to be real about it, man. You asked the question, why did it take so long? There's pedophile rings right now. There are people that are dying, Quan, but because people have spoke up and spoke out about these rings, and ended up face down somewhere. So yeah, but everything has its own time, and I think timing is right. Feminine energy is on the move, it's on the rise, and black men and other men have no other choice but to respect it and get a deeper understanding of it. And we all need to heal. All right? That's just me. Other men may look at it a different way. I believe that religion has a lot to do with this, because women are told in a lot of different major religions, stay in your place, so to speak when you're spoken to, and that kind of thing. And I just don't have that kind of vibe. Not at all, man. This is why every platform and everything that I've ever done included women. All right? And I think that's just, trying to create this meiotic balance. So it's real. So I'm not going to stay on here. Of course, hit the like button, subscribe, and definitely tell 3 other people, man, that we're on Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously. All right? If you want to donate to the cause, you can hit the Cash App. That's $ Professor Griff. Or you can go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. Especially if you want to join for the class on August 13th. All right, hit the like button, y'all, definitely. But $25 to take the class is part 2 to emergency survival preparation class. All right. All right. It's Professor Griff. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. Peace.